DeSoto and the DeSoto Plymouth dealers, coast to coast, present Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life.
Groucho sent me to see the new DeSoto.
Groucho sent me, and I love to drive this car. It's long and low and roomier, so handsome you can see.
It's powerful, and I'm so glad that Groucho sent me. Listen to him when you hear Groucho say,
Go drive the new DeSoto at DeSoto Plymouth dealers today.
And now, here he is, the one, the only...
And welcome back to the show, folks. And by the way, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, especially Zagnut Candy Bars. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the coconuts in these bars are hand-shucked and ground to a fine pulp in order to give Zagnut that truly exotic flavor.
I didn't know that, Groucho.
Actually, I did read about that, Groucho.
Well, I figured you would, Mary. Folks, this is Mary Burlap here, and tell us again what you do, Mary.
As I told you previously, Groucho, I'm a consultant for World Book Encyclopedia.
Gee, that's terrific.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Miss Smarty Pants. You're playing against Mr. Nate Abercrombie here from Plain Hills, North Dakota, and you work for the General Chemical Preservative Company, is that right?
That's right, Groucho. And believe it or not, I can smell the difference between a lactate and a lactose.
Impressive.
Well, that may be true, but you sure don't know anything about coconuts, now do you? Okay, let's play the game now. Oh, and Mary.
Yes, Groucho?
Now, I don't want you cheating
I beg your pardon.
by looking up that encyclopedia on your sleeve.
I'll keep an eye on her, Groucho.
Well, why don't you just keep that schnoz of yours in her direction?
Oh, my.
All right, now for the $50 question, which is brought to you by our friends at Winston Cigarettes. Winston tastes good like...
Like a cigarette should.
That's right, Mary, you just won $25. On to the next question, which is sponsored by our friends at Squirt Pop. It tastes like the kid in all of us. Personally, I don't eat kids anymore on account of my doctor tells me not to.
Groucho, I thought that last one was a commercial, not a question.
And didn't you say that last question was worth $50?
Folks, we'll be right back after dumping these two ingrates in the contestant reject pile. But stay tuned for these messages from our friends at Brill Cream. Just a little dab will do ya.
Hey, honey, I'm tired. I wish I had some way to make waking up in the morning easier.
Well, I've got just the thing for you. A nice cup of Maxwell House coffee.
Gee, thanks. Thanks to Maxwell House Coffee, I wake up in the morning easier.
That's because Instant Maxwell House captures the good rich flavor of coffee beans fresh hot from the roasting oven, bursting with aroma and flavor.
You get a cup and a half of flavor, a cup and a half of flavor in every cup of Instant Maxwell House.
Hello! Yes, you. Did you purchase the Toastertron 9000? Well, do you know how to use it? No? Well then, here are the do's and don'ts of this new magnificent product. What are you doing? You can never take a bath with your toaster oven. That's number one on the list of don'ts. Come on, take it out of there. Wait a minute. You forgot to plug in your toaster oven. Go ahead, plug it in, but don't get shocked. Hey, don't grab that yet. Remember, with the Toastertron, whoops, food comes out piping hot. With an aerodynamic design and 9,000 watts of integrated toasterific power, it's a Toastertron 9000 or it's just not American.
This explosion can potentially kill millions. What would you do if this happened in your town?
Well, gee, I just don't know, Dad.
Well, son, with that attitude, you're sure to be vaporized in no time.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
No, son, that's not fun. At all. But relax. Vaporization is easily avoided with just a few simple preparation steps. First, to better understand how to avoid vaporization, let's take a second to find out what causes such an effect. The bomb explodes. There is a wave of radiation that sweeps across the land, turning everything into...
Radiation? Isn't that what cooks our hamburgers?
Why, no, Billy. We cook our hamburgers on the grill, the American way. Now, as I was saying, radiation can not only vaporize you, but it can cause digestive problems and possibly headaches. This is bad.
How bad?
Why, very, very bad, son. But have no fear, Billy. There are ways to avoid getting vaporized.
Well, gosh, Dad, please tell me now.
Okay, son. You know when your mother roasts a turkey? Well, what does she do to it just before it goes in the oven?
Well, I don't know, Dad. I think she wraps it in tin foil, right?
Exactly, Billy. Your mother wraps the turkey in tin foil so that it will not get burnt. Scientists of radiophysiology and cosmetology suggest that we use the same technology to protect ourselves from atomic bombs.
Well, what do you mean, Dad?
Why, Billy, if you just wrap yourself in tin foil, go in the basement, you'll be safe from all kinds of dangers.
Well, will Sparky be okay?
Of course, son. We'll just wrap him in tin foil, too. Sure he has plenty of water. Sparky will be A-okay.
Aw, shucks. That's great, Dad.
See these two portable radios? Well, watch this. Let her go, Betsy. Sorry, friend. You old-style portables have to go. But look at our new RCA Victor portable radio. Came through without a chip. Here's the world's first and only portable radio in the non-breakable impact case. So rugged, it's the only radio case with a 5-year guarantee against chipping, cracking, or breaking in normal use. Of course, a tube might jar loose, but that's easily fixed. The important thing is RCA Victor's non-breakable impact case means no chipping, no cracking, no breaking. And hear that tone. It's RCA Victor's great golden throat sound. See the world's only portables with the non-breakable impact case as low as $27.95 at your RCA Victor dealer.
Say, George, how's it going?
Not too good, Cliff. I'm really stressed out about my busy job.
I know what you mean, George. I came home last night so worked up I couldn't even finish my meatloaf. And I always look forward to Meatloaf Mondays.
That's a shame, Cliff. Your wife makes a darn good meatloaf.
She sure does. Wait, George, I've never invited you over before.
Do you need something to help you relax after a hard day of work? Is your job putting stress on you? Are you finding it difficult to enjoy things like your wife's home cooking, your children, or worst of all, television?
Golly, it's like you've read my mind.
Then stop by your local AMP and pick up Lucky Brand cigarettes. Our farmers pick the finest tobacco, just like John Smith and Pocahontas used to pick and smoke.
Gee, I never knew that.
Lucky Brand cigarettes are fit for all occasions. Especially great for changing Junior. Oh, that's not for you, Junior. Or even playing a family game of poker with your parents. Oh, careful, Ma. Lucky Brand cigarettes. It's the candy for your lungs.
When it's least expected, you're elected, you're the star today. Smile, you're on candid camera.
What you're about to see is the reenactment of the birth of Mr. and Mrs. Norm Pullman's firstborn. What Mr. Pullman does not know is his actual son was born an hour and a half ago while he was stuck in traffic. The doctor, nurse, and Mrs. Pullman are going to try to pull the wool over Mr. Pullman's eyes. Let's listen into this birth reenactment, shall we? We will call this one The Birth of Mistaken Identity.
Stay calm and breathe. Come on.
Sorry I was late. I was behind this little old lady all the way here. Oh my God, you're giving birth. You're not the only one that's late today, Normie.
You need to bear down, Miss Pullman, and start pushing.
Nurse Smithers is right, Mrs. Pullman. You need to bear down and force that baby out into the world.
Okay now, Marge. Concentrate now and push my son into Doc Martin's arms.
Oh, Normie, don't you start directing traffic here. Let old Doc Martin do his thing.
Well, it's time, Marge. After all, you want Junior out before his graduation. Wait. You know, I can see something. No, it looks like a.
Oh, thanks. I've been looking for that. So that's where it's been. Oh, jeez. I'll see you later, Rusty.
Please tell me there isn't a problem here.
Oh, Normie, calm down. Everything's gonna be fine.
Be patient, Mr. Pullman. I can see a baby on the way. And I think you're going to be a proud papa.
Remember your breathing, Mrs. Pullman. Push. Welcome there, Junior. Congratulations for this proud baby kid.
Well, he looks healthy, but he seems to resemble more your side of the family.
I don't know, Normie. He has your last name.
That's right, he does.
Isn't this beautiful? A family united by birth.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going to be buying scars for all your friends now, Mr. Pullman.
Well, Doctor, I just have a few questions about the child.
Well, I have the answer for you. Smile. You're on Canon camera.
Here's your real baby boy. He was born an hour and a half ago.
You guys are a real snake.
Leave it to Beaver. Starring Barbara Billingsley, Hugh Beaumont, Tony Dow, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Hey, Wally.
I just got back from school where I was nominated to be class valedictorian. And I guess I'll be giving that speech that goes along with it and all. You know, the principal said this would have been a great chance for you to take some photographs. Some of the other parents were there.
Gee, Wally, I'm sorry. I missed that one, too. Speaking of missing, Wally, do you know where the Beaver is?
Well, he was right behind me on the way home from school. Maybe he stopped at that candy store on the corner.
I'm worried about him. His math teacher called and said he was missing a few assignments.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be okay, Mom.
Now, Wally, I don't think it's up to you to determine the Beaver's grades. In fact, you should be doing his grades homework right about now.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Oh, Beaver, did you
Beaver,
stop?
we need to discuss your grades.
Cut! What is this?
I'm sorry, it's in the script.
Sucking up all the attention. Randy, I can't work with this.
It's in the script, Jerry.
Well, this obviously needs a rewrite. So then, I'll be in my trailer. Send in a sandwich note with a Reuben, a copy of the Times, and a pack of Winston's.
Jerry, let's not get temperamental again, okay?
I'm sorry, I got carried away.
No problem, Jerry. We're a team here. We need to work as a team. Just hang in there.
Well, I'm the star. I'm the Beaver. The show's about me, Jim.
Spoiled brat.
The workplace, a place of responsibility, a place where if you are not careful, you could get injured, or even injured badly. As people, we need to be responsible in the workplace. This is Eugene, a common worker in the common workplace. Watch what happens when he is not careful. As Eugene began to sharpen his pencil, he had no idea that it would put him in danger of being hurt, or injured, or even being injured badly.
Here, Miss Avery, please have a seat.
When entering or leaving the workplace, safety must be adhered to, or consequences may be. As shown, proper dress fashion in the workplace can cause safeness from being injured, often. Now that's a smart person. Even as we think ahead of possible mistakes, we are not always accident-free. That could have been me getting hurt or injured badly. That was close.
When it's least expected, you're elected, you're the star today. Smile, you're on candid camera.
What you're about to see is a truly bad break for the museum curator. This curator is about to have a conniption fit in the case of the bogus face. Let's listen in.
What's this piece
Hello and welcome to the Museum of Art. As you can see, to my right, this famous vase is not only treasured for its age, but for its rare use of materials. No, no, no! No touchy-touchy, only looky-looky. You see, clay for this piece was carried by cart over rocky terrain by mules in the hot Yucatan sun. Then, the clay was spun on a foot-powered wheel by a true artisan. As you can
Hey, how much does it cost?
Yeah, is it worth more than a car?
Well, it's difficult to put a price on such a magnificent piece of art such as itself.
Can't they just dig up some more or something?
Yeah, what did the artist who made get paid?
Paid? Well, I assure you that this artist who made this piece made it out of love of the arts rather than some expensive price tag. And I think that goes the same for all real artists as well.
Hey, look over there. Isn't that Steele Rivers, the famous movie star?
Yeah, I saw him from High Water and Low Tide at the Bijou last week.
Hey, how are you? You two.
Let's go get his autograph.
You idiot!
No, you're the idiot.
You stupid and careless children, look what you've done! You've destroyed a precious piece of artwork that can never be replaced! What am I gonna do?
Whoa. What? Did you see that? Oh man, that just all over the place too. She's right, boys and girls. Yeah, you see art like this, it's one of a kind. Nope, nothing can replace that. No time machine can bring you back in time. I remember when I was working on my movie, High Water, Low Tide. I knocked the wheel off a Conestoga wagon. And boy, were those proud people M-A-D. Mad about it. But what I guess I'm trying to say is, be careful in places like this. Yeah. But don't fret, little museum lady. Smile. You're on candid camera.
Candid camera? I've only dreamed of being on candid camera. You got me.
Aw, jeez, oh, Pete. I always burn my toast.
Are you having toasting problems?
Yes, I am.
Then you should try the Astro Toast 2000.
What's that?
It is only the newest and most shiny toaster out there. It was designed by Harvard test scientists who are committed to making your breakfast a super keen experience. They incorporated space-age technology with durable automotive strength. We combined two metallic alloys to create super springy springs. We use thermal conductive magnesium coils invented by NASA scientists.
It's not just toasted, It's Astro Toasted! Gee golly gosh, thanks Astro Toast 2000.
Astro Toast 2000, the best thing for sliced bread since sliced bread.